do a special 2-part edition of the DFS Deli because someone likes to hit things on their computer and break up the stream. So if you haven't listened to part 1, that'll be the quarterback and random banter section of the podcast. We are now entering into the running back and rest of the position portion, as we alluded to from our previous conversation. We were talking about the potential chalk running backs in A, playing the Colts as a whole, and B, why JT is in a smash position this week. And also, I would like to apologize. During our sympathy session of part 1, I did neglect to mention Bryce Young and his ankle. So I apologize to Bryce Young. May you have a speedy recovery as I raise the glass quickly for you as well.
You made another drink? You made another drink while we were like...
No, this is the H2O, and this is the moonshine.
Okay.
So you got to, balance it out.
Fair. Yeah. Yep. I don't have water. I just have alcohol.
I got to get some H2O in my life, man. Got to have some H2O.
That high quality.
Yeah, chill. Colts, Titans. JT.
Yeah.
We doing it?
Yeah, just play all the Colts. Yeah, again here, I think, JT, I don't know what his price is on FanDuel. I assume it's pretty
$10,200.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to sell me on the idea that you want to fade him and pray he doesn't put you to sleep.
Well, listen, here's the issue on FanDuel, because JT is a cool $10,200, and Bijan Robinson, who we'll talk about, is $10,000. So, team jam him in. That's a lot of salary allocation, especially when CMC's on the slate as well. So it's going to be, you're probably going to end up picking one of them and CMC. So then again, there goes your salary. So who are you leaving out? Like, we'll talk about wide receivers in a minute, but you ain't getting a Jamar Chase and Lamar or Joshua Patrick Allen. You're not putting all those pieces together. Someone has to be left off the boat when it sets sail on Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. So if you had to choose,
I would leave off.
If you had to choose, who we going with?
JT. I'd leave him. I would leave him. I would fade JT. That's what I meant to say.
Instead, go with Bijan?
Yeah.
Okay.
My logic being, although, yes, Tennessee is absolutely horrendous against running backs, the only team that they're kind of statistically behind in that category would be the Bengals, who are absolutely atrocious against running backs. I guess the idea I'm going to go with is it's the second game. It's a divisional opponent. That's the idea I'm going to roll with. Is it great? No. But I'd rather take the more concentrated offense in the Falcons with Bijan at home against the Dolphins. Although JT is at home as well, I do believe.
Yeah, they're playing in Colts country. Baker, I mean, Chili alluded to it. Cincinnati is shitty against running backs too. Breece Hall, question mark?
Well, as I mentioned in part 1, it 100% comes down to the health of Garrett Wilson. That's my determining factor on Jets. Period, point blank. But to what Jill was saying, if I had to choose between JT and Bijan, I'm actually choosing JT. And my thought process, outside of the fact that JT is just JT, is in these games in which the Falcons end up getting up big and just staying ahead, Tyler Algier ends up playing in more late in the second halves of these games, and Tyler Algier comes.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna pull the Baker.
Tyler Algier ends up actually producing as much, if not more, than Bijan Robinson in some of these games. So I would actually lessen my expectations on. I would lessen my expectations on Bijan and give me the Jonathan Taylor, which, if the Colts are up big in the second half, they're still just going to continue to put the ball in the belly of the beast.
Baker, I don't think you're wrong, but I think the Colts also have a chance to maybe not do that. But I'll also point out, and this is the only time we'll, mention old Lord Voldemort over there. Baker's hot take of the season, one Cam Ward. I at least would believe that the Dolphins will be a little bit more competitive in their game, which I think would mean more opportunities for Bijan. Again, here, we're really arguing over semantics at this point. Both running backs are going to smash. Um, if you want to argue that Bijan does get a little bit more passing work, although JT been catching a lot of balls, so it's not like he comes off the field either. But I mean, realistically, you're not going to go wrong playing either one.
I'm gonna poke a hole in my own take for a second because I'm not playing Brees Hall whatsoever, and I got an interesting angle for you. I think that they might pull back the reins on him.
You sound like a robot, and I don't know if it's my connection.
I do.
It's not your connection. I hear it too.
Yeah, actually, you both sound like a robot.
Well, Baker, I can see clearly going behind.
Baker's he's a little weary on mine, but maybe it's just my end.
No, I mean I see you clearly.
Weird. Go on, maybe it'll probably fix itself.
No, I mean, so the audio cleared up on mine, or do I still sound weird on yours?
You still sound weird on mine.
Oh my god!
Wait! You sound normal now.
You came back for me too.
Well, what the hell? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
We should.
What are we doing?
We've had less problems on Saturdays.
I don't know. Saturday shows only, boys. Saturday shows only.
But go on. You can spew your point.
Yeah, I was going to poke a hole. I was going to poke a hole in the Brees Hall thing. I think that in the background, I think Brees Hall is going to get traded. I think they shelve him. I think they shelve him a little bit just in case, you don't want to put him out there and get him hurt and all his trade value's gone and blah, 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 blah. Like, I think the matchup is obviously great, but I think he's going to be a hard fade for me only because I think the Jets pull back on him a little bit. So, Chill or Baker, actually, what do you think about my king?
With Lamar back, I think he's back in play.
Oh God!
Oh, we got R2. R2's back.
Oh man!
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Things are going swimmingly. By the way, things are going swimmingly. I'm glad that you all get to experience the journey with us that we have to deal with. So I'll let Baker try to get back a little bit. Chili, what do you think of our king?
I actually think there's two interesting running backs there that you're going to have to decide between. I mean, Derrick Henry will never be this cheap ever again. That's just never going to happen. Bears are kind of not like a mid matchup against the running back, but that is where they've particularly been weak. Another running back that I'm actually interested in would be James Cook as well.
Yep.
Again, although the Panthers have been playing well, they are feeding him the rock a lot more, and I don't know if they are. I don't want to say they're trying to take the ball out of Josh Allen's hands, but like if they could use him less, I think that's what they would prefer. But again, like King Henry's in a smash spot here at 6K at home against the Bears. I think it makes a ton of sense.
Like I said, I think he's like only Caleb Williams lineups dependent. Like I wouldn't put him on an island, Like I think if I'm running Bears and Ravens, I would bring King Henry along with the Bears I want to bring along. But I don't see me putting King Henry in a lineup that doesn't have Bears. You know what I mean?
Right. And then, I mean, I don't disagree with that. I mean, but I was going to say right now, the most popular running back that I have right now on the slate is Rachaad White.
Yeah, the price, the role, I get it.
So
I think I'm okay with it.
yeah, I think you could probably play Rashad White on an island. I think that the game will kind of dictate that. Especially if Bucky Irvin, I don't think is planning to be back this week. I don't
Oh,
think.
Bucky is out, officially out.
Yeah. So again, there, and then one other thing we'll just kind of mention here. Buffalo isn't good against the run either at the moment. I don't know if you want to try to play Russian roulette with this Panthers backfield, but the Bills can be had on the ground.
Yeah, and I mean with the red rifle starting this week, it might be a more run heavy attack against Buffalo. So I can definitely see Rico getting there somehow, some way. Because again, Buffalo before the bye got absolutely carved up by Bijan Robinson. So not saying Rico Dowdle and Bijan Robinson are on the same level, but one is third in the league in rushing and the other one's not. And it's not Bijan Robinson, it's Rico Dowdle. So Baker, how's your running back room looking now that you've evened out a little bit on your end?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What I was going to say prior is the fact that I do like my king. He's not my favorite Raven as a run back on Chicago. We'll get into my favorite Raven when we get to wide receivers. But I definitely don't mind the king, especially at his depressed price. I think Rashad Wright he's the chalk for a reason. And I don't think you need to get cute in fading him. I'll put it to you that way. He has a role in the passing game as the main running back, and the Saints will give it up on the ground as well. So I think playing Rashad White is probably the best running back play on the slate, price considered, of course. Outside of that, I don't mind coming down to this, a little bit sub K 500 on DK, because I think J.K. Dobbins is also in a smash spot. And early ownership from you guys doesn't sound like J.K. Dobbins is getting the ownership love that he should be going up against Dallas. Denver's going to.
I'm sorry, what?
Can you hear me? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but what team does J.K. Dobbins play for?
I said going up against Dallas.
Who does Dallas play again?
Fuck! He does not play Dallas. Wow.
I mean, he does, but I mean, I feel like why is this? Why do you feel like this is some kind of smash spot? I mean, like, I'm not behind this. Didn't we fall into the same trap last week with Little Bill?
Okay, so now I feel better because I'm thinking that I'm fucking up over here. J.K. Dobbins plays Dallas. Okay, cool. Why would it not be a smash spot versus Dallas?
Because, like I said, didn't we fall into the same trap with Little Bill last week?
I think the trap that we fell into was Washington is depleted on the outside to the point where Dallas is geared up for that.
I guess if you want to make the argument that he got scripted out, you can make. But also, if last week was any indicator, Dobbins could get scripted out of this one. Because, man, the Denver Broncos, the first three quarters, are absolutely bad at the game of football. Now,
first
that fourth quarter, though.
First 3.5 quarters.
No. Yeah, if you take their season stats, they're actually pretty good in the fourth. So, to their credit, I don't hate the Dobbins play. What do you think he has to do? He's got to at least score twice, right?
I don't think he has to score twice. I think if 100 and a touch with a handful of catches, that puts you at 20. At 5'8", give it to me.
I mean, for an extra 200, you can go up to King Henry.
he do be right, though.
Play both of them with JT in your flex and run. Actually, you can't play JT in the flex. It's natural tight end week. You're playing two tight ends. Never mind. I'm going to shut up.
And listen, can I interest any of you, the listeners and viewers and you two on the panel, in the Javonte Williams revenge game?
No.
He's second in the league in rushing.
No.
He has 6 total touchdowns on the season, and literally 0 people are going to play him in the second highest projected total game on the slate. 0 people will play Javonte. He is a great pivot off the freaking Dallas Cowboys passing game. Like, Javonte is in the spot at least make room for him on a late swap because he probably makes for a premium late swap. Like the premium late swap.
Hey, if you have JT in your flex, guess who you're late swapping to?
Facts.
Because JT's in the 4 p.m. window.
That just makes it hard to play Bijan then because he plays at 1.
Correct.
Like it makes me want to play JT more because he's in the 4 o'clock window. But I don't want to see Bijan Robinson put me to sleep at 12:15 like Quinshon Judkins did last week.
I mean, like y'all were talking on Saturday when I wasn't here, but I texted y'all, yeah, lock button, Quinshon Judkins. Like, just play the guy. Just play the guy in that matchup.
I mean, if he didn't get the 3rd touchdown, I think you would have been okay.
That 3rd touchdown really buried you.
Yeah, the 3rd touchdown buried you.
He didn't do anything on the ground rushing yards.
Well, he had 25 rushes for 80 yards, and 40 of them were on one play.
Yeah.
So, like, it was actually kind of like I was telling somebody, I'm like, it was actually kind of a detriment that he didn't run for more. Like,
yeah, he kind of sucked it out. Like he sucked out 3 touchdowns.
I mean, he could thank Tua for his touchdowns.
Big facts. Big facts.
I mean, don't forget, we also have one running back in the revenge game here, part 2. It is Saquon Barkley against the Giants. These two teams just played a couple weeks ago. Again, here, man, the Philadelphia offense has been a guessing game of who's who. Again, here, I don't know how many people are going to play Saquon. Probably not a lot, but it's not a great click by any means.
It never is, bro. It never is. Especially this season. This has been the anti-Saquon season.
Well, their offensive line hasn't been as good, and he's getting a hit. He's getting hit a lot earlier, too.
Baker, what's up, man?
So, this is how bad Saquon has been this year. In one of the fantasy leagues I play in, selling your team and buying players is a regular thing. Like, we do it in this league all the time in one of my yearly leagues. Saquon went for a 3rd round pick. That's how bad he's been this year. Nobody was, and giving up a 1st or a 2nd is a thing. Like, people trade 1st and 2nds like they're going out of style. Traded CeeDee Lamb today for a 1st round pick, and it wasn't even a thought process. Easy money. Saquon went for a 3rd round pick because he's been that bad this year. I think that's the level in which we're at with Saquon. So his price is not come down. Like, if he was down price with King Henry, yeah, give me all the Saquon. I'll take that gamble. At his price right now, he's still priced right below freaking JT and Bijan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a nice leverage play, but outside of that, production wise, offensive wise, watch the tape wise, no, not doing it. I don't give a fuck about this revenge narrative. That revenge narrative was important last year, his first year. It don't mean shit now.
I think we have to mention this because of the Sunday night game. I don't know if Mike McDaniel just tries to copy what the 49ers did to this Falcons defense, because the Falcons do have a really good secondary. So I don't know if they're really going to just try to rely on Achane the whole time and just literally give him the Christian McCaffrey game, because that's all the 49ers did on Sunday Night Football, is literally give this guy the ball about 90% of the time. Don't know if they're going to follow that. Also, huge difference in coaching and skill level, but could be for an interesting play. I don't know if you play Falcon stuff, maybe you just play Achane on the bring back, and it makes your lineup instantly different at half of the ownership. But
100%.
Is it a great click? Ooh.
There's a lot of not great clicks this week, and I mean like I said, it's hard to say I can confidently go into lineups with the fact that I know I'm leaving Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, and one of JT, Bijan, or CMC off my roster. Like, this hurts. This hurts a lot this week.
Yeah, it's
and like secondarily, like James Cook and Javonte Williams and like those guys. Like, there's going to be running backs left off rosters where you're like, And if they smash, you just go, doesn't surprise me.
You can't play everybody.
Yep, doesn't surprise me. Can't play everybody.
Have either one of you tried building yet with Bijan and JT?
I'll play on FanDuel, man. 10,000? 10,000? Quarterback, Tyrod Taylor. Wide receiver 1, Braxton Berrios. Wide receiver 2, Jalen Noel. Wide receiver, like, what do you want me to do?
I mean, you can on DraftKings, you can kind of do it. Your wide receivers don't look good. I think I built like a Penix lineup with those two in it, and I think I had to put Kyle Pitts as my tight end, and I'm like, this honestly isn't bad. I mean, you could say all you want. He had a fucking great game on Sunday Night Football, and with Michael Penix in, he's actually been worth a shit. And again, it's national tight end Dave Baker.
It is national tight end Dave Baker. It is national. Hey, I'm running 2 tight end lineups. I promise you that. Running 2 tight end lineups. Hell, I was able to run that lineup with Caleb Williams, and I couldn't get to our tribal chief, but I was able to get to DJ Moore. So
that's fair. I feel like that's a good segue into wide receivers, don't you think?
Sure. Let's seg the way.
We'll seg the way. Leading the way at early ownership projections is Emeka Egbuka because
it's Emeka Egbuka every week, bro.
Shut up, goddamn.
I do not have Emeka Egbuka. He is not in the top 5 for me.
Well, I am looking at FanDuel ownership projections.
That's fair.
But it is Emeka Egbuka every week, bro.
FD, I'll give you the FD, what 444 says. Emeka, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Zay Flowers, and Chris Olave are leading the way. The way.
So what I have for DraftKings is Zay Flowers by a lot, Jamar Chase, bro, Drake London, Olave, AJ Brown, and then you kind of get into a Waddle and Egbuka are kind of the same.
That's fair. Baker, I guess I'll start with you. You alluded to it in the running back section that you wanted your favorite Raven is here. So I'm assuming it's Zay Flowers.
It is, and it's actually disheartening to hear that he's that popular. But I mean,
he's sitting at a cool 40%.
He's very much so mispriced.
But Baker at his old age,
bro.
Baker at his old age, man, he's been playing the chalk.
He's older than me. That guy is older than I am.
You could both be old. You're both older than me, so like, what do you want me to do?
The old guys play chalk, except me.
I mean, Baker. Baker was the cause for destruction. This man just be playing the chalk now.
Right, man. Baker used to be the catalyst of controversy because he would never play the chalk. Now he's like, I like Zay Flowers the most. Yeah, you went 50% of the fucking field.
To be fair, I haven't looked at ownership yet. I don't look at ownership until Friday or Saturday. So I'm looking at the slate.
He likes JT, the chalk. He likes Zay Flowers, the chalk. He's gonna like fucking Dr. Dalton Schultz in the tight end position is the chalk. You're just whatever you want to. Okay, he likes Lamar, the chalk. I mean, like, why are you here? Why are you here?
I hate everything about you, just so you know.
I used to like your takes. I used to love them, and now you're like, I'm gonna play the chalk. Were you playing Cash, Stooner? Huh? You want this to turn into a cash game show now?
Sure. Why the fuck not? We're playing cash now.
Cash game tournament lineups usually do tend to do pretty well.
Because cash rules everything around me, Sully. God damn it.
Cash is king. Winner takes all.
My man is playing the chalk.
Fuck you. I hate everything about you. But yeah,
you will listen to this show to hear about the talk. The chalk. Chalk talk.
Well, in my chalk talk rant right now, Zay Flowers is underpriced. He's mispriced. Like, he is a 6'1" to 6'7" type of player. And at that price tag, you then make the decision of whether or not you think he can have an explosion. At 5'4", yeah, give me Zay Flowers. Like the chalk in DFS has become a thing where the best plays are the best plays for a reason. They're not just chalk because it's chalk. This isn't fucking 10 years ago when it was like, all right, they're chalk, I can fade it and be just smarter. No, we're playing chalk because, like, on paper, this is the best fucking play. All right? You want to get too cute and have Zay Flowers put your ass to bed? Do it. I dare you. You know who's playing fucking Zay Flowers at chalk? This fucking guy.
What happened to our friend, man? What happened to him? What happened to that guy?
I miss Baker already, man.
Oh, really? I get that music? I get that? Okay.
Pour one up. For the old Baker.
This smart guy here.
Oh.
The chalk is the chalk for a reason.
So, Baker,
Yes.
you're going to play 40% owned Zay Flowers. I'm going to play 9% owned Cortland Sutton, who goes up against the Cowboys.
Is there a Raven? Hold on. Is there a Raven you like? Are you on the King page?
We're both on playing our King.
All right, I got a 2 for 2 for you then, Chill. I got a 2 for 2. Give me J.K. Dobbins and Zay Flowers. You take our King and whoever the fuck you just said.
Cortland Sutton?
Yeah,
Cortland
that one.
Sutton.
Yeah,
we
2
can
for 2. Let's go.
Yeah, we can lock it in.
Easy money. Easy
It's
fucking
okay
money.
because let's be real, the Raven that's going to catch all the touchdowns is probably in the next segment, all right?
Because why, Chill? Because why?
It's national tight ends.
National tight end.
Again,
yes.
I don't advocate for gambling, but if you were going to go build some silly ass parlay, it's this week.
Just build the dumbest parlay. Anytime touchdown, all tight ends.
Correct. But no, I'm kind of really surprised that Cortland Sutton is not being played.
I mean, no one is playing Cortland Sutton. Literally nobody.
Also, nobody is going to play CeeDee Lamb either.
They shouldn't.
No, they should. They 1,000% should. This is the CeeDee Lamb explosion week. 1,000%.
If I'm going up, I'm going to Jamar Chase.
What happened to my other friend?
CeeDee Lamb outscores Jamar Chase. So yeah, here's one for me and you. CeeDee Lamb outscores Jamar Chase this week.
Baker.
Joe Flacco do know the playbook.
Right. Where's one?
I mean,
one.
Well,
that boy got more. That boy's playbook is Morse code. Literally 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-0 That's literally Joe Flacco's playbook. So I'll take that. Jamar Chase will definitely.
There will be a week where T. Higgins catches 3 touchdowns.
Big facts.
It's going to happen.
On an unrelated note, on an actual serious note, I think the interesting thing in that game, obviously Sauce Gardner isn't something we're scared of, but the Jets defense has kind of funneled it more so to number 2s versus number 1s over the course of this season so far. Seeing where Sauce is kind of going into this week is going to be an interesting play.
He got hurt.
Exactly. I know he got hurt, but
if he doesn't play,
then Jamar Chase is just, oh Lord, help us all.
Baker, you're making the point for me. So is Patrick Surtain Jr. not a thing anymore?
Patrick Surtain doesn't shadow one, and CeeDee Lamb plays a lot of his routes from the slot, so he will avoid Patrick Surtain a decent amount. George Pickens will see more Patrick Surtain than CeeDee Lamb will.
You know who doesn't get to see Patrick Surtain regardless?
Javonte
Williams.
I was going to say Jake the Snake.
Jake, I mean, it is National Tight Ends Week, Chill. So.
It is National Tight. I mean, and he does catch like a touchdown every week, bro.
Six touchdowns in the past 4 weeks for Jake the Snake. But we're not on tight ends yet. We still got to talk about wide receivers. Let's talk about the wide receiver. What we're gonna do with the Houston wide receivers because
don't play
Nico Collins.
Don't play them.
None of them. Not even Jalen Noel.
If you are team jam them in, then you probably have to play one.
There it is.
I understand San Francisco's hurt, but in what realm does I don't care if it's the three of us on a defensive line is a 3-man rush. We're getting to CJ Stroud. Us three, right here, this triangle. We're getting to CJ Stroud. A 40-year-old, 39-year-old, and what are you, 38, 35, 30-something?
You were close, 34.
34, okay. 34-year-old. We're getting to CJ Stroud. God damn it. And all of us pass our athletic primes. That's how bad that offensive line is. I don't give a fuck who's there, how cheap, how injured San Francisco is. No! Sorry.
Well, what about the Bucs guys then?
Okay, I can play Bucs.
I can play the Bucs guys. I was going to mention Tez Johnson, 4,300. Again, if you want to tell me that you're going to play one of the Texans wide receivers because you're playing McCaffrey and you want to sell it to me that way, okay.
Fair. What about, could it be well, I know a lot of people are going to play Marvin Mims, but what about Troy Franklin?
Just play Cortland Sutton.
Chili, I'm trying to save some money. Right? You want me to try to jam in Bijan Robinson and JT in the same lineup, sir. I need to save some money somewhere.
Baker, you got the mugshot look going again.
Hey, I was gonna try to take a picture of it again.
That one was stone cold though. Like you couldn't see his eyes.
That was a really good one.
That's really good.
Because like the hat was covering his eyes, right? So like you can't make out anything of him. Oh man.
And again,
I think a guy like Troy Franklin gives a little bit of salary saving, and it's a good pivot off of what I think is going to be a relatively owned Marvin Mims as well this week.
Yeah, and again, man, Marvin Mims doesn't run a lot of routes. Like the Broncos wide receivers behind Sutton, man, you are just playing the ultimate dart throw.
Marvin Mims is Rashid Shaheed for the Broncos.
But at least
he's Rashid Shaheed.
At least Rashid Shaheed is like, you can at least know he's like number 2 on his team. The Broncos guys, I couldn't tell you which one of the 3, because there is another one who had a good game like a couple games ago. I don't know which one of them is actually number 2.
Like I said, I'm just going to get behind Troy Franklin this week. I'm about that life. I'm about it.
And then again, I'd be failed again here. Drake London, I know he's going to be on the chalkier side, but he'll be like the less of the chalk. Again, Miami sucks, dude. Miami sucks.
They just suck.
They suck. I mean, like, again, if you don't want to play Penix and you just want to take a piece from the game, I get that argument.
Chili, the ultimate leverage in every lineup is running the mini of Cortland Sutton and Javonte Williams.
Gross.
It works.
You can play chalk everywhere else, but if you had that mini going into 4:00,
gross.
You could just run Sutton and CD.
Chili. If you want me to play JT and Bijan Robinson in the same lineup, CeeDee Lamb is not going in that lineup.
Tell your site to calm down on price, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. It's a little tight. Like where y'all get the Zay Flowers discount. None of that over here on FanDuel. Nah. He's 7-1.
Hey, I'll tell you this. You probably on FanDuel. You probably need to play your cousin. You probably need to play some Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah, man. This is going to be an interesting way to build lineups this week. That's for sure. Baker, did we miss anybody?
I think something to keep in mind this week is the hamstring injury to AJ Brown. He is dealing with a hamstring. He did not practice today. So, I mean, if he does not play, then Devonta Smith just becomes uber mega chalk.
Sure. 100%. Oh, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention, again, Baker, you alluded to it earlier, but our tribal chief in the Bears game is due for an explosion. So Roman Reigns of Doomsday is gonna see some work this week. I think it's time for a little bounce back.
If AJ Brown is out, does Jahan Dotson become the mega chalk?
Ew!
I think Devonta Smith becomes the mega chalk, and you just play Dallas Goedert because it is National Tight Ends Week as we move over to tight ends, which is the perfect segue into tight ends.
I don't know how much Jahan Dotson is on FanDuel, but on DraftKings, he's $3K.
I am very sure Jahan Dotson is the min over here.
Again, it's gross, but you said you need to save money, and it's not the worst matchup. We saw Bo Nix get wet against this Giants defense, who is
in
more
half of the fourth quarter. It was only half of a quarter.
So I'm just tossing it out there that Jahan Dotson could be a hilarious play.
I would rather play Braxton Berrios. I'm not gonna lie.
So
wow.
Also, I will say here, the Giants are really do give up like the fourth or fifth kind of points over expectation to wide receivers. And believe it or not, the Colts aren't good against wide receivers, but it's Cam Ward, so fuck that guy. He's terrible.
We don't talk about Cam Ward anymore.
Just play Michael Pittman. He's a Colt.
Michael Pittman every week, bro.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to get a shirt that has Mike Evans' face on it that just says every week, bro. That's it. That's all it's going to say.
You could have every week, bro, on the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be Mike Evans' face and then every week, bro, on the back.
You could just take my Chat GPT created image because there's no likeness or anything in there. Just take that.
That one hurts my soul. I don't like it. National Tight End Week, boys. Who we playing? Baker, who you playing, man?
All of them. Every last one of them. You can't convince me that anybody's a bad tight end play.
I think the easiest prop bet of the week is that George Kittle is catching a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a goose egg? Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally his week.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I feel like George Kittle is probably the easiest click on the board here. Although a little chalky, but
Baker, didn't we wait. You said you can't convince anybody that anybody's a bad play or whatever. 2 shows ago, we confirmed you as a racist.
Here we go.
So, no, you can't play Kyle Pitts. No, you can't. No, you can't play Juwan Johnson.
Harold Fannin, right? He's black, yes.
Yep, can't play Harold Fannin. What is Evan Ingram? Is he mixed?
That mix is black. So yeah.
So you can't play Evan Ingram. Nope. Yep. You have your choice of a lot of tight ends, Baker.
Can't play Theo Johnson.
None of those. Nope. None of those.
Well, in my white tight ends, I can play Cade Otton, which I think Cade Otton might be one of my favorite plays.
Who else is he going to throw to?
Exactly. And we saw it on Monday when I won't say his name, Sully. I won't say his name I don't want you to cry again. But when he went down, Cade Otton just got peppered. Absolutely got peppered.
And it's the same exact thing with Dr. Schultz in Houston. No Nico. Apparently, Dr. Schultz just got peppered with 10-plus targets last week. So, yeah, they were playing from behind, but guess what? Houston's going to be playing from behind a lot. So,
but Dr. Schultz, those targets were in game because, Nico went down in the final drive of the fourth quarter.
That's true. But now that they know they won't have him because he ain't clearing concussion protocol on a short week, that ain't going to happen. You can forget it. So, yeah, I think Dr. Schultz makes for a great play. Chili, what you thinking, man? Who you playing on National Tight End Week?
You probably just play the guy that goes up against, and it's not even close, the worst team that they are absolutely awful against tight ends. You probably just play Mason Taylor.
Coming in?
Just
Yeah. After you broke everyone's heart last week, we got to go back to the well with Mason Taylor.
yeah. Let's not forget that the Cincinnati Bengals didn't give up 1, 2, but they gave up 3 touchdowns to 3 different tight ends last week.
It's just, my God.
They gave up
Oh, man.
3 different tight ends caught touchdowns last week against the Bengals.
He has a point.
Yeah.
Like the Muth only had 1, right? He didn't have 2.
No.
Correct. No, he had 2.
Okay, so
Did he
it
have
was. I don't know if it was 2, but I know he had the long
I
one.
thought he had the long one. I thought he caught one before that because they were talking about like, oh, he only had 9 catches going into the game or whatever.
Right.
I know the
Washington and Johnny
Washington
Smith
definitely scored. Yeah.
and Jonnu got one.
Yeah.
The Muth got a long one. I don't know if he got a short one.
I could be right. I definitely remember the long one for sure.
Yeah, the long one. That was a thing.
To your point, yes, you're 100% right. Cincinnati is ass against the tight end.
And when I tell you it's not even close, like in terms of like points over expectation, like the rest of the field is pretty close. And then there's a gap. And then you find the Bengals. That's how bad they've been against tight ends. So like if you're going to display it specifically matchup purpose, I get it. Now, note, if it's some, scrub playing quarterback for the Jets, maybe you just fade it. But if it's Tyrod, I think it's an easy play.
Yeah, Firemuth he did have 2.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so they gave up 4 touchdowns to tight ends last week.
Lord Jesus.
Like literally, the Muth had 6 catches, I think 6 or 7 catches going into that game. And then boom, because he went against the Bengals. So I'm with you.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't.
Yeah, and I mean he's on the injury report right now. There's no real doubt that he doesn't play, but just in case, if Juwan Jennings doesn't play with his hip injury.
No. Absolutely not. Not a chance in hell. Sully, you stop it right now. You stop it right now. You get your face out of the camera and you stop that right now.
Weapon X? Taysom Hill?
I mean, he's also the backup running back because Kendre Miller's on IR, so.
Go on. You're making a compelling case to play Weapon X.
I hate everything about you.
I mean, I also like Mark Andrews this week. That's probably the easiest way to get different. He'll be like a little chalky, but that's probably an easy way to get different in that game. Also, Baltimore has been really bad against the tight end. If you want to try to sell yourself on Colson Loveland, I think that's fine as well.
I mean, if I'm going to play a Bears tight end, I got to play Cole Kmet.
He's not even popping up in my projections
because he don't play. Again, I'd rather play Taysom Hill.
I mean,
I'm itching to play Taysom Hill, begging to play Taysom Hill. I need an excuse to play Taysom Hill. Wait, I don't need an excuse. I'm breathing. I'm going to play Taysom Hill.
Baker, the Bears tight end that's definitely the move, large field, is Durham Smythe.
Oh, that was another one. That was another one I missed. I apologize. On the rest in peace injury front, Darren Waller. That was a good run, buddy. See you. I don't know when, man. Good run though.
See him when his next album drops.
Right. See what his next album.
See when he gets divorced and needs money.
Big facts. Let's smack defense real quick so we can get on up out of here with part 2.
I do love his ex-wife, Kelsey Plum. Oh my God. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
who we playing at defense and does it matter?
Colts. Done. Bye. See ya.
That's a chalk defense. But Baker likes the chalk nowadays, you know?
I'm not looking at ownership yet, you jackass.
They're second. They're second right now. They are currently behind the Bengals. It's the chalk defense on DraftKings.
I ain't playing the Bengals defense ever.
Um,
On FanDuel, I'm just going to take the Saints at the men. Screw it.
that works.
I'll actually take Dallas. If I'm playing down, give me Dallas.
I would actually, since they burnt everybody last week, you probably just play the Broncos defense at no ownership. And you just pray that this is the game where Dallas crashes out.
How can they throw interceptions when they're going to be giving the ball to Javonte Williams in the revenge game, Chili? The revenge game. Revenge.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but.
Yeah, the defense, whatever, man. Whatever you can fit. I have no real qualms. You can play Bills against the Red Rifle.
Sure. I mean, Baker brought it up earlier. I'm surprised he didn't mention it, that you just played a 49ers defense.
Oh, that, yeah.
Baker, I mean.
Oh, they do be getting sacks, though.
And, I mean, like, they're only 2,900 on DK, so. Or do you just pay up for the Patriots defense?
Or you just pay up for the Colts. Just pay up for the Colts.
If I'm already up there, I'm just going to find money for the Colts.
You could. This is the first Patriots home game in 3 weeks. So,
you know who has a turnover in every single game so far this year?
Geno Smith, Ward. But he's not on the main slate.
Cam Ward.
You're not wrong. I mean, the thing is he literally can't hold on to the ball, and that's without anybody by him.
Yeah, I've never seen the Patriots defense last week.
Hilarious. I've never seen anybody just drop the ball as much as he does. Like, it's indefensible at this point.
We haven't brought it up in a while, but is the dust bus parked in Vegas right now, ready to pick up Geno?
Geno was already on that motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he was not. He was not
yes,
on
the
it.
Fuck he was.
Baker,
yes, he was.
You are not the driver of the dust bus.
Because we just left Miami to pick up Darren Waller. So
I don't even think Darren Waller had a ticket to get on the bus at this point.
Yeah, like
the dust bus already figured. The dust bus already figured, like, you dusty.
Oh boy, you dusty.
Like the dust bus, like he's on the old folk bus. Like he ain't on the dust bus.
Yeah, I mean the dust bus at this point probably needs to go pick up Cooper Rush. I think it needs to go pick up.
It needs to go pick up Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp.
No,
okay.
No, his team's winning. His team's winning,
but it ain't because of him.
Yeah, but he's given great tutelage. You know, he's still
absolutely not. Shut the fuck up.
I'll defend Cooper Kupp. I don't think the dust bus is coming for him just yet.
Sully, you're the deciding factor here. Are we picking up? Are we on our way to
You're
Seattle?
A robot. You're a robot. You're a robot. Dust bus is coming for your internet connection.
Internet is dusty.
Fair.
Chili. I need your favorite stack, and I need something bold on a Wednesday night. I need your favorite stack and something bold right now.
All right, favorite stack this week. I'm probably leaning towards the Falcons. I do like the Falcon stuff. As much as we've given Baker grief for the chalk, the Raven stacks do make sense.
Sure.
And then my bold take this week, and it's only bold based on ownership, but I think Cortland Sutton breaks the slate.
Breaks it.
Yeah, I think he goes for over 30. So, I mean, based on ownership, you may not need to have him, but I think Cortland Sutton's going over 30.
But he will be nice to have, however, if he's going over 30, that's for sure.
He said bold, Bake. I got to get bold.
That's bold. That's bold. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Does Baker, what you got, man? What you got?
Favorite stack is the Bear side. So give me Caleb, give me our tribal chief. I'll take DJ Moore in that as well. Like I don't mind DJ Moore in that stack. For bold, I got some spicy for you. I'm gonna reclaim my name as the catalyst of controversy for you, Sully.
Are you
ready for this?
touting Cam Ward again, or
No. Sully, you ready for this one?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Tyler Algier outscores Bijan Robinson.
That's a shame.
God. That definitely deserves a drop for that. Definitely deserves a drop for that.
You heard what I said. You would say when I said it.
I think my favorite stack right now is I'm sticking with Bo Nix. I'm actually gonna leech off Chill. I'm gonna throw Cortland Sutton in there along with Troy Franklin. I think I'm gonna throw him in with a double, nice little double, with Troy Franklin this week. And I think my favorite run back obviously is Javonte. I think that my bold call is Javonte does extract his revenge and is the run back that you will need in your Bo Nix stacks. And I think he is the highest scoring Cowboy on the slate. To tag team off that, I think on National Tight End Day, Taysom Hill will find the box this week. The box. So not too crazy, but give me some Taysom Hill this week, man. Give me some Taysom Hill. I don't think I'm going to play him because I don't need to, because his ownership is literally going to be 0 and it will affect nothing on the slate. But we're going to look up and go, this motherfucker, man. I mean, all the Olave owners are probably going to be a little salty, but
facts, big facts.
You know, my cousin's owners, they might be a little salty, but you know, hey, Taysom Hill, man, that's Weapon X for the brand.
I mean, I'm playing your cousin this week. I'll tell you that right now. I'm playing your cousin.
You playing him? That's fine.
I'm playing.
That's fine. I got this weird feeling, Chill, that multiple members of the brand are going to get in the end zone this week.
Nice. Is one of them Durham Smythe?
Although a functioning member of the brand, I don't think it's going to be Durham Smythe. I think one Braxton Berrios is going to get in the end zone this week.
Where's Braxton even playing now? I actually
Houston.
don't know. He's in Houston? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Durham Smythe was still in Miami, there'd be a great chance that he actually does do something this week.
Yeah, they signed some rando. I can't remember who they signed, but it's irrelevant. So, anywho. Well, I apologize for all the technical difficulties that we went through this week. But hey, man, don't forget to like and subscribe. Life happens. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry about that. But for Baker, for Chili, I've been your boy Sully. This has been the DFS Deli. If you haven't checked out part 1 because we had to break up everything because, you know, internet, make sure to check that out where all the QB section is. This is the running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, takes. This has been it for the day, man. We're going to close up the show. Of course, see you all at the top. Thanks for listening. Peace.